I'm already recording.
2, 1.
And welcome to Talk About with Lust. I'm your host Lust, and here we at it. On this episode, we're gonna see how long it takes for the mic to fall all the way down. I'm not gonna adjust it.
Let's play a game.
Let's play a game, guys. Let's time this bitch. Because it's been my usual situation. Anyways, as usual, guys, we're here on the couch. We got a guest. Like we always like to do, we like to the guest go ahead and introduce himself. But before we even introduce the guest, just want to say I appreciate you coming out here, bro.
Yeah.
Good old Corey. If anyone knows Corey, I think he's been on this shit. Actually, Corey has 2 episodes on the show.
Does he?
Yeah, he put me on to you, bro, and ever since then I've been jamming to your shit, dog.
Thank
so
you, man. That means a lot, bro.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name's Big Burt. My real name's Boris. Actually, no, I'm just kidding.
I would have believed it.
Yeah. No, my name's Burt. People call me Burt, but on Instagram it's Big Burt or Burt Hates Bad Guys. You know, that's where you can find me.
I hate bad guys too.
Yeah.
Fuck those bad guys.
Yep. Yes, sir.
But per usual, like to start the show off, like letting people kind of know where you're from and all that good stuff, what you do. So where you from, dog? Tell them where you from.
I'm from Michigan. I'm from a city called Lincoln Park, from a neighborhood people refer to as Downriver.
Hell yeah.
You've been to Michigan. Are you familiar with what Downriver actually?
No. But it's funny because me and Corey were listening to your song probably like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and we were talking about so where is this in Detroit? He's like, nah, he'll never say he's from Detroit.
That's how you know Corey knows me.
He's like, he always says where he's from.
Yeah, this is like one of them things, like, you know, like if your wife or like your people ask me like, hey man, where you from? Or I'm Detroit, right? But I'm from Downriver. Like, and I would never like go on no platform, especially with like my music or nothing, and like have it say I'm from Detroit. You know.
So how far is Downriver?
What Downriver is so you got Detroit, and I'm from Lincoln Park. Lincoln Park borders Southwest Detroit.
Okay.
And then you have, so basically it's the Detroit River. You know, on the other side of the Detroit River, you can see Windsor, Canada. You know, and there's like a couple cities that make up Downriver. So it's like, Wyandotte, River Rouge, Ecorse, Trenton, probably, or Melvindale. There's like 9 cities or 8 cities. Only like 4 of them actually like are like lay on the river. Okay. Like Lincoln Park doesn't technically touch the river.
Okay.
But as soon as you're out of Lincoln Park, you're in Ecorse, and then a mile or 2 up, you're at the Detroit River. You run out of Michigan. You know what I'm saying? So that whole area there is basically downriver.
I've heard people try to swim across that river.
Yeah, that's probably, those people probably didn't live to tell the story. Not swimming across it, maybe, I don't know, but I know like
I heard that shit has mad current.
Yeah, that shit will like suck you right in, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Which has always been my dream, to be sucked to death, but like, but yeah, I guess that wouldn't be a fun way to go, drowning. So yeah, I definitely never do that.
Damn, I pressed at the wrong time.
That's all right. You got a random dancing button on there? That's good.
That one. That one's
like
a good one.
That.
70 something episodes in, I still don't really know these boards.
For real?
Yeah. Wow. Pretty shitty.
So what number is this? Like 70?
I think it's 72. 73. We're around there.
73. That's a good number. It's the year I was born.
Hey, that's a good year.
Yeah, that was a good year.
So the music, being from Michigan, like what's some of like, obviously everyone owns Eminem. Like, what's some of the other influences from Michigan growing up?
Influences from Michigan specifically? Because
what do you fuck with
when I grew up listening to music, bro? I remember like the first time I would like having like an iPod or like a little flip or like a slide up phone for Metro PCS with my own music on it. I would listen to Eminem. I would listen to 50 Cent, and I would listen to Lil Wayne and
about to come out with the new Carter.
Yeah, I used to listen to like, I remember being like fucking way too young to be invested in the Gucci and Jeezy thing. But I like knew enough about like, my mom was like, who the fuck is Gucci and Cheesy? I'm like,
Cheesy.
Yeah, I'm like, no, you gotta see like he made this song and they made, and like, so I really like Jeezy and Gucci and, but like 50 Cent, bro, is like one who, when I listen to my music nowadays, I always give 50 his credit, bro, because I was like, but
one of his albums just hit like 20 or 25 years, bro. And I still listen to that shit.
But those are like artists like from all around. But when it comes to Michigan, bro, and like Detroit, like by the time I was a certain age, bro, and living a certain type of life, and
Mhm.
you know, I was listening to like I Swear Vezo. I was listening to Doughboys Cash Out early. Like I don't know if you're familiar with who those guys are, but
A couple of them.
Doughboys were like, you know, they were a group. They were like two groups that like formed into one group, and they were in high school, like rich, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was in middle school or younger type shit, probably. So by the time I was in high school, bro, like Doughboys were like bigger than I am today, or probably, you know what I'm saying? Like they're big, bro.
Yeah.
And like just the fact that they were from so close, like always fascinated me, you know what I'm saying? And then Team Eastside and Vezo and Peasy and them guys. And yeah, bro, there's so much good music around there, bro, that it's like
I mean, they
I could go
are
on
honestly
forever.
within the last couple of years, like Michigan's been blowing up. They got a whole fucking clique of artists out there now.
So like, yeah, in the last couple of years, there's definitely been like a change and it's a progression. You know what I'm saying? Because not all change is good change. But
Yeah, but
there's
what
been
do
a
you think?
change.
What do you think? What made the change?
Probably like, so you know how like music changes, bro, and like you know how like fashion will change over the years. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like the things we're wearing now today, like are like things they used to wear back then, right?
Yeah.
So like, you know how like people talk about like the mumble rap era, like
Yeah.
when did that come about? Like 15, 17, somewhere
Yeah.
or something, you know,
Yeah,
like
like when the
SoundCloud shit
Migos popped out shit.
type shit, right? So
Yeah.
like as the industry as a whole made that transition and like changed kind of, Detroit music changed too, but not in that same sense. But I just feel like it went more from like trap, hard hood shit always. Like that's all what Detroit music was for me. Was gangbanging and this and that, you know what I'm saying? And then nowadays, bro, like you can find a Detroit artist, I don't know his name, bro. Whoever you are, he's out there, he's sweet, bro, but he's like religious, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he raps, but he's sweet. And he'll, you know, there's like really good singers and like the auto tune and just it's not all just hard rap anymore. You know what I'm saying? So Detroit has it's opened up in a great way. So that's what I think it makes it, you know.
So how do you maintain your fucking sound? Because you have a sound, bro.
Do I?
I think so, bro. Especially like bro, I'm just meeting you now.
You know what I think?
I've seen your shit. You know, I hear your music, and like, and it's like you can almost like tell it's you off the rip, and just I don't know.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I've been told I have a sound. You know, I feel like a lot of people when they hear their voice, they don't like it. Like, you know, girls would be like, oh my God, my voice sounds so ugly in that video. Don't post it, right? And like, even like your homeboy would be like, no, don't post that shit, bro. I sounded weird. Like,
but I'm sure by now you're used to it, no?
Bro, the first time I recorded a song, they played it back and I heard my voice. Well, I almost got a hard on. I was like, dog, that's me. I'm like, hold on, who is that? Is that me? Because that guy sounds good. I was like, dog, that guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, not even to toot my own horn or nothing. I'm not even like that confident of a person. But like when I heard my voice the first time
I'm making music forever,
bro. Look,
it's like when Barry White probably first heard his voice on that fucking record.
Bro, I had the only way I can explain it, bro, is it was a high. It was a high, bro. Euphoria.
So when's the first time you recorded something then?
Probably it's been 3 years or a little over 3 years now. The first time I ever recorded something, my brother had a show. After the show, we went back to this studio at the Russell, it's a building in Detroit. And I was drunk as dog shit. My homeboys was like making a little song and I just put like a little verse on it at the end. And like no one's ever heard that shit, you know. But like that was like the first time I ever recorded, you know.
That's a vibe.
Yeah, it was cool. Actually, I don't know if you know.
So what even encouraged you to do that shit though? Or do you always have like a vibe that you wanted to make music?
Well, my brother, you know, my brother's name's Swaino, bro. If you guys don't know, you should or you will or you probably do or whatever, you know. My brother's a legend, bro. Like my brother, bro, still to this day, my brother makes songs and writes shit and says things that I like. The way he articulates his wordplay and shit, I'm like, dog, I wish I could do that. Like he's just.
You guys have a very fucking northern fucking swang, like a northeast swang.
What
like the way you guys rap, because you guys are also very lyrical, and especially to be niggas like of this era of music. You guys ain't lazy about your shit. That's why I feel like I fuck with y'all because you ain't making dumb like mumble rap. You guys are literally saying shit too.
So yeah, back to what you were saying,
because you guys are storytelling as well.
As like so, I guess like I think it's a good thing and a bad thing for me right now. But you know how I went back to like the history repeats itself thing, like so. my sound it's not mumble rap. I'm not very melodic, right? I wasn't born with rhythm. I had to find rhythm. No, I mean that truly. Like,
I got you.
So it was like a little harder for me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, or whatever. But like my brother was born with a gift.
I got you.
My baby right here, DJ, bro, his brother's name's 049 Gus. Born with a gift, bro. You know what I'm saying? I kind of had to like, bro, when I do melodic shit, that shit takes me forever to make. You know what I'm saying? My brother and Gus can just like do that. But I worked hard for my shit, you know what I'm saying, for my sound. But what I'm saying is like my sound's more like older. Like when I hear myself rap, I feel like I'm listening to 50 or like there's an artist from Detroit, his name's Smoke Campchino. And like people just like kind of I've heard a lot of people say that like I kind of like rap like him.
I mean, you have an old like sound, bro.
Like it's like an old sound, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is like
your cadence, your fucking your delivery.
So I feel like right now maybe it's harder for the young crowd to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, like my sound will come around to where that type of music's appreciated again.
No, for sure. Yeah. I mean, nigga, I'm 36, bro. I mean, I don't listen to a lot of fucking new music.
But you know what I'm saying? Like you're 36, but you're also like still hip. You're not like some washed up old dude, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. So you can appreciate that. You almost just proved my point. So you're 36, so you appreciate my sound more.
Yeah. Because if anything, I was growing up to that sound.
Exactly.
Versus like, I didn't get to live that sound.
A lot of my fans are like 32 or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, attract a little bit of an older crowd. When my brother and Gus go out, it's a bunch of fucking 22-year-old girls. You know what I'm saying? And like, and 19, 20, 24-year-old dudes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I kind of draw an older crowd maybe or something.
Yeah.
Because of the sound.
So do you remember when's the first time you even wrote a song? Because if you just jumped on like 3 years ago, like
I mean,
was that the first time you ever wrote something?
No, bro. Okay. I fucking wrote like little things that like in my notes because I watching my brother. You know, my brother had a record deal before I ever made a song, bro.
Okay.
Literally. So the way I see it is like I got to like. You know, some people like jump in the industry and they, you know, they're winging it, which is cool. If it's working for you and your music's cool and it's hot and it's popping and you're seeing success off it, go ahead, wing it. You don't got to know everything. But the way I like watched, like, you know what I'm saying? I met real deal industry artists and was in $1 million studios, you know what I'm saying? For so long, my brother was already working with big name artists and shit like that. And
so do you think that's like that type of vibe influenced your ear?
Yeah, well, I've always loved music, right? But that gave me like a head start because by the time I jumped in, excuse me, I feel like I already like had an understanding of what I was jumping into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I guess just like, I don't know, man, I just looked up one day and was like, fuck it, bro. That shit really, it sounds cliche, bro. It really does, but like, music saved my life, bro, because I was so down bad and I was in a bad spot in life, in a bad situation and going through a breakup and the first real pain and heartbreak and homelessness that I felt as an adult. And I made music and then like people were like, what the fuck, turn this garbage off. And then, but there was a plethora of people like, yo, this shit's hard. Come here, chicken nugget. Oh boy.
But nah, bro. But
so when I felt that love, bro, from random people that I didn't know, it just like, I was like, yeah, there is people out here that support me. There's more good than bad. And making music was like therapeutic for me.
Nah, bro. So my being related to all that stuff, I mean, so nowadays, how do you find like what kind of place do you have to be mentally to even like create your music?
To be honest, bro,
or you still look back to like some of those dark days to make some of this shit?
No, so
I know your shit's a lot of like street rap, like, but like even like your emotional raps. I know you have like some like your heavy conscious.
So the thing is, right now, like today, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm feeling good. I'm with my brother from back home. I'm out of town. I'm honored to be here, and you know, you walk with confidence on a day like today because the sun's shining, right?
Yeah.
So I can't rap like it's storming outside today.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't. I couldn't make a song about how bad it's storming today.
Yeah,
because it's not in my life technically, right? But like when it's storming out,
you take an opportunity.
I'll take that opportunity. But then again, that's why I don't really write, bro. Like I write certain little things in my notes, and then like those will like, you know, turn into whatever I go and end up recording. But like I gotta wait till I'm there at the session, you know. So like I'll book a session like, yo, on the 1st, can I get 6 hours? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it's 4 days later, the 1st comes around, I go to my session and fucking I'm going through it with this or that in life. Then I can go in the studio and like fucking act like a little bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if I just got some monkey from a badass bitch the night before and I got a lot of money in my pockets, I'm gonna go to the studio and talk
on
like
that
that.
vibe,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
dope. Dope.
It's just one of those things, I
Yeah.
guess. You know,
I mean, that's how I am with like when it comes down to like painting trains and shit. A lot of people draw their shit, draw it for weeks, and then they hop on a train and then they paint that shit. Like me, I got to see the train. I got to see what color the train's gonna be.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like
bro.
a fucking vibe, whatever I decide at the moment type shit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could like write whole songs and then be like set my mind like I don't care how I feel on Thursday. I'm gonna go rap like I'm sad.
Yeah.
But I feel like something in my voice wouldn't.
No,
be
your
right.
voice is affected by how you feel.
Yeah.
No, I feel that. I mean, I can honestly feel that with your raps, dude. Like you can tell like the way you sound is how you feel.
And you know what I love, bro? One of my favorite things in like my music is when like my voice cracks. For real. Or like, bro, look, no, hear me out. You know, bro, and shit like that. I love imperfections, bro, in my music. I do. I think it makes the best. You know what I'm saying? I just like I like when my voice cracks and like sometimes like my engineer or like, you know, even my brother, because like if my brother gives me some advice in the studio, I'm probably gonna take it.
Yeah.
But like I've had times where my brother was looking at me and he's like, bro, that what you just said right there, this kind of sounds funky, right?
Yeah.
Like you should retry to say it. And I'm like, you sure? And then I'm like, play that shit back. And I hear it and I'm like, no, it don't sound funky to me. And he's looking at me like, Bert, I'm trying to tell you, bro. And he's a goat. And he's like, I'm trying to tell you, bro, that shit sounds funky. And then I had to tell him like, well, then it's going to sound funky because I like it. Like, yeah, it's like just the imperfections, bro. It's just like, I'm super into that. Yeah.
I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. So like when you say your voice cracks, like in the middle of the rap, it just cracking, you say run it.
Well, I ain't gonna like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm like really in the zone and I'm like,
I know a lot of your songs, there's a lot of like, there's a lot of sound play. You like to like play with it. There's like a lot of vibes, especially the one that you guys did with the whole baseball theme thing.
Yeah.
Like that song felt like you guys probably didn't felt like you guys just walked to the park and just started fucking rapping back and forth to each other.
Bro, you know what? Let me get into that just real quick, okay? I just got off work. I felt like garbage. My sister was watching my kids for me. I get home, it's like a hot ass summer day. And my brother calls me like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you trying to come to the studio? And bro, I just like the means weren't there. Then I had to ask my sister, like, hey, I know you just watched my kids for 9 hours while I work, but do you mind if I go to the studio for 5 hours too? And I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't really think I can. He's like, all right, well, it'd be a lot cooler if you could. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, fuck it. And I pulled it. And I went to the studio that day and we made Left-Handed Oatmeal, that song.
Yeah.
And bro, we just made it. You see how this conversation's happening?
Yeah.
We just rapped at each other and it was, bro, we made that shit in 17 minutes, right? It was too quick, right? And then that very same day, like my brother got a phone call from our buddy Adam Calhoun. Shout out Adam Calhoun, by the way. I don't know if you know who Adam Calhoun is.
No.
Please look into Adam Calhoun, bro. I'll have to show him to you before we split up. But he's a big deal artist, man. And he called me and my brother and was like, yo, you guys, I got a show in Flint, Michigan tonight. Like, you guys should come. So like just me getting up, remember, like I just got up, like I didn't even want to go.
Yeah.
And then we made Left-Handed Oatmeal and I got to go backstage with Adam and shit at the show. And it was a dope ass experience, bro. I sat in my first tour bus. I met my first porn star that night. Like for real. And I didn't even want to go. So, you know, like showing up's half the battle, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You said that earlier.
Yeah, I sure did.
Sure did.
I'm telling you, bro. You just wake up and
I remember that one.
We gotta get someone over there that's like designated to wait for those moments.
Bro. Kiko has to do it while he edited them.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't like to give him more work.
Yeah, no. He does a lot already.
No, with these cues, I be fucking him up. But besides that, bro, no, that song's like one of my favorite ones because it looks so natural, bro, and it's dope that you're with your brother and all that fucking shit.
Yeah, man, that's a beautiful thing. Like your big brother, your best friend, being your favorite artist and shit like that is beautiful, bro. It really.
So, what's some sound that you grew up listening to? Like, what were your parents listening to back then? What's some of your
childhood
funks?
My dad was probably anything that Probably some rock and roll Heron music. I don't know, bro. My dad, you know what I'm saying? My dad was around a little bit, but not like that. I couldn't, but I got Follow Me tattooed right here on my head. And that's you know, Uncle Kracker, Follow Me. You ever heard that song?
Yeah. And my Uncle Kracker.
Yeah, I love Uncle Kracker, bro.
Hey, he's a
my
legend.
buddy actually like knows him through a friend of the family and sent him a picture of my tattoo.
That's dope.
And I guess he replied and said, or she said, like, that's crazy. Does his elevator go all the way to the top floor? Like asking, am I stupid? I kind of or something. I don't know. Like, I'm like, all right, fuck it. Well, you know, but that
I met him over at what's it called? Yard House. That nigga was having a free performance, but he was like a rock star country guy now at that point.
Yeah, but still, he's a legend for that song. And that song was like a song that my dad dedicated to me. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure the song's literally about Heron.
I gotta listen to it. I mean, I know the song, but I can't remember.
It sounds like he's rapping about a woman, but he's rapping about. It sounds like he's rapping about cheating on his girl, or like saying about.
I mean, it's crazy because now thinking about it, Uncle Kracker was a big fat country guy, and he lost some weight.
Well, I don't know if he was Heron, but like just that was some like a lot of rock and roll and old shit. They slip like that type of shit into the songs, But what's it called? So like my mom like wrote poems and shit. And used to write children's books. I couldn't tell you specifically.
Do you think that's where the music come from?
100%. Yeah, 100%. We get
made you guys writers.
Yeah, like I get an artistic bone from my mother. Yeah, for sure. But I still couldn't tell you exactly what type. My mom's like not too much of a music person. Obviously, like riding around when I was younger, she'd be like, "Oh, I used to love this song," and I couldn't tell you what it is nowadays, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I guess my influence of music just came straight from like fucking
God given,
like my brother and God given. Yeah, just
downloads.
Yeah, fucking
send them.
LimeWire.
Classic days, bro. Mm-hmm. My LimeWire days. The song that I always had to have on my computer was "Take It to the House."
Yeah,
that was my shit, bro.
Okay, I'm not hip.
Trick Daddy, old school Trick Daddy.
And Trick Daddy from out here.
Yeah. But I wasn't from out here.
Okay.
But it was an interesting sound.
Okay, whatever. Yeah.
So what's some other shit like a day in your life? What's some of the shit like you like to do nowadays?
Man, if I'm not working, bro, like I love spending time with my kids, bro. Like I spend a lot of time at home. I don't party as much as I used to.
What's the vibes out of Michigan?
Cold.
Cold as fuck right now.
Yeah, but no, Michigan's cool, bro. Michigan's dope. Michigan's like, you don't really have to like, I mean, there's beautiful places in Michigan. There's trenches in Michigan. The vibes are there, bro, depending on where you're at.
It's there.
The right people. Yeah, it's there. But I love Florida too. It's dope here, bro.
How often do you come down this way?
It's been a while. I got a lot of family and friends from this way, but it's been a while. It's probably been like 5 years.
I feel like a lot of people from Michigan come down to Florida.
Yeah.
In my school, there's so many people from Michigan.
Yeah, they definitely correlate for some reason. Like Michigan and Florida's like.
I mean, 75, bro.
My dad's from Florida.
Okay.
My mom's from Michigan. When I was 1, we lived in Florida. Then we moved to Michigan. Then my mom used to send me on a plane by myself to Florida to come see. So like
good times, bro.
Even before I was ever born.
Florida.
They were Florida and Michigan back and forth. And so,
I mean, the highway goes all the way to it.
Yeah,
bro.
Right.
I-75?
95 to 75 or whatever.
No, 75.
Yeah, 75. Yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Bro, straight shot.
Yeah, yep.
16 hours later.
16 hours later. And you're
rough.
There, Bubba. Unless you're going down to Miami, then it's going to be a little bit longer for sure.
And unless you're going to Bay City, now it's 18 hours.
Oh, you're going to Bay City, it might take a dub. Yeah, 20 or something. But that's bro, I don't know, man. My perfect day would be wake up, smoke some weed, hang out with my kids, fucking, and make some music, bro. And I don't have that home studio like I used to, so that was really enjoyable for me. But
I'm sure for you especially, bro.
Yeah, it was
you can
dope.
Just feel it and hop on.
It was dope. I would like record myself, and I wasn't great at engineering, but I would have so many rough drafts that I could just like go back to.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I'm a pretty boring guy, bro. I sit on my phone on Grindr and look at dicks, and I go on Hinge and get flirted with by weirdos and here and there. That's
so how do you even get into that? Well, when did that like hit you? Like, you know what? I'm gonna start getting these niggas.
So, bro, like,
I mean, that's just stressful, bro. Even just being in the conversation, be like, bro, this nigga's at it.
So I found Josh and Jay. My brother Sueno showed me Josh and Jay, and I seen their shit, and I'm like, dude, these guys are dope. Like the first video, I think they just kind of like questioned the guy, right? But it was cool, and it was like, and bro, like I fell into it. And you know what's crazy, bro?
It's like a modern day How to Catch a Predator, bro.
Yeah, so yeah, fuck Chris Hansen. I'll say that right now. Chris Hansen can suck a hog. But yeah, I guess it's a modern day like that because I do like to get inside of the mind of him, right?
Yeah.
But Josh I was a fan of his, bro.
And he's from out that way.
He's from Fremont, Ohio.
Okay.
And I reached out to him. He showed some love back. I said, I might have said, if you get a chance, check out my music or something, whatever that came along.
Yeah.
Good shit. He might have like shared something before we just built a little friendship through the internet. And then one day he popped out to my concert by himself. I had a concert. Me and my boys was like 40 deep. There was a bunch of people there. It was a packed little bar. And he came by himself, bro, and showed love. And then he came to the after party. And then he was scared to drive home because his tags were bad. So I had my little brother follow behind him, like all the way to the freeway so he could get out of the city. And we just showed each other a lot of hospitality and love, bro. And we hung out a couple times and I talked about like, man, I'd love to do that with you. And I fell into this hole of watching their content, bro. And I'm like really trying to get in the mind of these things. And then I started Googling like all about sexual assault and all this stuff that's going on. And then like I heard Jay's story, my buddy, Jay Carnicom, he's from Fremont too. Him and Josh started it together. And bro, one thing led to another and I went on a catch with Josh. And it made me feel alive like the music did. And it was the only other thing in my life that's ever done that.
So my question is, because every time I watch that shit, it's like, how do you make sure you don't get in trouble, bro?
I mean,
it's great that you
the same way we make sure that like someone doesn't bomb this studio right now. I don't make sure.
Gotcha.
I just hope I don't. But at the end of the day, if I get in trouble, fuck.
No, because at the end of the day, I feel like a cop be like, no, what? In trouble, nigga. Thank you for finding this motherfucker.
Yeah, well, the one dude, like the one cop one time, like we smacked the dude's hat off his head, right? And if I walk up to you and smack your hat off your head, that's assault in most states. In Michigan at least, right?
I got you.
And we showed him the video, we showed him all the proof. Yeah, he came to meet the little boy. The guy worked at the carnival. He was in the carnival. It was a carnival from California that was in Livonia, Michigan, sitting in a parking lot. And the parking lot was like at this like old like Walmart or something. I forget, but there was like a Myers right there, so whatever. And he came to the store and we called him and he walked back to like the carnival and we followed him. And bro, it was like 3 p.m. when this happened. And the carnival don't open till like 6 or 7, right?
Yeah.
So they were just kind of like sitting in their little carny trailers and like eating their lunch or getting ready for their day. And he was trying to go fuck a little boy on like while he had his free time, right? And there was cops like all in this, bro, in the video, you can see Josh like, and what, pussy, and what if, and he smacks the hat and there's a cop car behind Josh. Like there's cops right there, but they didn't see it. We walked this guy back to his boss. I said, where's your boss, pussy? You're going to show me your boss and I'm going to let him know you're trying to fuck a little boy today. He brings me to his boss. His boss is like, oh, I don't know what you want me to do. I guess call the cops and flag the cop car down. I'm like, what do you mean? Fire him. The fuck? So the cops like stopped and shit. And like, we didn't call them. They just like, the guy's boss flagged the cops down because they were like riding all through the parking lot. There was like 3 cop cars. And yeah, bro, he said the
guy's like, what do you want me to do with it?
I'm looking at this guy like, you
are fucking retarded. Yeah.
Yeah. So we showed the young cop and the young cop was like, yeah, I know, I've seen your guys' content, woo, this and that. And he's like, but unfortunately, man, like that was assault, bro, what you just showed me on that video. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, oh, man, you're gonna do my boy like that? He was about to do Josh. Josh had warrants and shit from other, and he was like, bro, but he was as real as it could be, I guess, right, for his situation. He said, bro, I like what you do. I also have a job.
Yeah.
And I can't rightfully say I didn't just watch you assault him. Yeah. So he said, bro, and he like he like FaceTimed his sergeant or like he called his sergeant and like showed him the video. And the sergeant was like, bro, like, no, we ain't gonna pursue that.
Yeah.
Like, but he was like, I do gotta run it by him. He was like, I doubt he'll press charges or like, but like, so if I would have just punched him in his jaw or something, like Josh knocked his hat off his head. If I would have punched him in his jaw and then they would have flagged the cops down, his sergeant probably would have been like, yeah, it's assault. Like,
run it.
And I probably would have, got thrown in handcuffs but like, that's,
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like it makes these niggas second guess this shit, bro. Because like I feel like they do it until they get caught or some shit, some weird shit. Like I don't know.
Well, you know how someone
You kind of
steals
like
from the
put this,
store,
yeah,
and if they don't get caught, they feel like they can do it again.
yeah, exactly.
It's that.
Now you kind of put that fear because that last video you posted the other day, bro, that nigga was so pressed.
Who, Pablo?
Yeah, fucking weirdo.
If you're watching this and you're from
Where's he from? Yeah, shout that out.
Yeah, don't go to Tobacco Town in West Palm Beach because the owner Pablo likes to invite little boys over to see.
Bro, that motherfucker was so pressed, and I was like, bro, what a fucking weirdo. And he looks like a weirdo.
Yeah, he does. I thought he looked like a cashew. I thought he looked like a pinky toe with a face.
He looked like the guy from Men in Black that they at the gun store, remember?
Yeah,
but browner.
Yeah.
A lot browner.
Yeah, he kind of did for sure. That's funny.
But so what's some things you got upcoming this year?
I'm gonna be in Florida for a little while. I'm supposed to be in Bay City, Michigan, March 1st.
Oh yeah.
For my buddy JP and Feeling Good podcast. They're Feeling Good Vintage. They're doing a fashion show, and I'm gonna walk the runway, strut my stuff.
Hell yeah.
And then do a little performance. And then after that performance in Bay City, what's that? It's supposed to be March 1st. Nothing really, man. I think I'm gonna come back this way. I'm supposed to go on a cruise. My birthday's May 1st, and there's this cruise on May 5th that a couple of my homeboys are going on, and I'm skeptical about it. But now that I've built some relationships down here, I think I might come, and then after the cruise, stay down here for a week or so.
Hit me up, bro.
So yeah, maybe at the beginning of May, I might be back down here. You know what I'm saying? And then to be honest, bro,
go to the woods.
Yeah, for sure, dude. We'll fucking go to the woods. We'll go to the fucking the Everglades.
Yeah. Ride some airboats.
Yeah, there you go. We can do that. I'm gonna go jump out of an airplane soon.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've been thinking about with my tax money, I might just get my skydiving certification.
For real?
Just get it
out. You skydived?
Well, I'm like literally 15 jumps away, but if you pay like $1,000, they give you the whole course.
Well, I'm saying you've jumped?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm too fat.
And you got to be 280.
No kidding?
Yeah, because you also got
283 right now.
So yeah, so the thing is you can't be over 280 because you do have a nigga strapped up. Man, but if you jump by yourself, you got to be under 300.
Right. Yeah, so by May, I could probably make it to 274.
Yeah, be safe.
I
mean, it'll suck to drive up to the place and be like, nigga, you too big, you too tall.
Hold on, I'm about to go take.
And we only got a female jumper.
Yeah,
because I mean, imagine, bro, you're sitting on their lap the whole time. It's probably the gayest shit you ever do in your life.
For real,
nigga. Fall out of the sky with a nigga strapped to your thigh.
Well, I mean,
it's wild, bro.
I'd rather him be strapped to me than die.
I mean, bro.
Because if I jump the first time,
you gotta think about it now. The thing is, in my head is like, imagine I'm the guy that's jumping with you, and I gotta walk your ass down. I'd be like, "Fuck, I quit."
No, imagine you sit down.
You'll hit the ground. I'll be on the ground, like on your backpack.
They strap you up. They strap you up. You get in the airplane. You sit down. Dog's erect.
Yeah,
he's just hard as a rock. Like,
dude, weird.
Oh man, sorry. It's all loud because the helicopter. He's like, "Sorry, bro. Jumping just makes me really fucking."
The vibration between my thighs.
Fucking Vin Diesel.
But yeah, man, go ahead and tell people where to find you one more time and shit.
Stupid. Big Burt _BIG BURT. Hey. That's on Instagram. And then I got another Instagram, Burt Hates Bad Guys. I got a TikTok called Burt Hates Bad Guys. I got a Locals called Burt Hates Bad Guys. The Locals is going to be a subscription thing. There'll be free content on there too. You know what I'm saying? But I only have so many followers on there right now. I really just started promoting that. What up, Chicken Nugget? And but for now, go follow Joshua Mundy and Jay Carnicum on Locals as well, because all my catches are going to be getting posted to Josh's Locals for the next few months, probably until I build a big enough fan base to drop them on my own.
Bro.
So that's where you guys can find me, man. Yeah,
fuck with it,
sure, man.
And most of all, man, I fuck with your music, bro. Keep it doing.
Yeah.
Man, hey, I've been spreading the gospel out here, bro.
Yeah, thank you, man. It was a beautiful experience coming out here with you today, man. You actually, I made things difficult, and I'm not usually like this, bro.
Hey, bro, it's all good.
I do apologize. I'm just, running on borrowed time, and it's
it's all good, bro. And I happen to live north, and I come down south.
Yeah, so it worked out. Yeah, everything actually worked out pretty good. So I'm super blessed to be here. It's a beautiful spot you got, bro.
Thank you, bro.
I appreciate all the hospitality and everything, man.
But yeah, man, let's talk about with Lust. This is your host, Lust. Make sure to stay to the end of the episode. And check out this performance, bro. We finally got one in the catalog.
Free house.
Hey,
free house.
We out.
Come on. Hey, this shit too easy. I got 3 songs. Gotta give it to my bro, he put the team on. Went from hitting licks with $1,000 jeans on, hey, to getting calls from labels, it won't be long. This shit too easy. I got 3 songs. Gotta give it to my bro, he put the team on. Went from hitting licks with $1,000 jeans on, hey, to getting calls from labels, it won't be long. Feel like Dex on my mama, bitch, we riding around with choppers. Got a baddie 28, my baby already a doctor. Get to shooting at the lawyer, get to playing it like Proctor. Big Tommy on my mama, this bitch got a lot of power. Gotta crawl before you walk and gotta start before you eat. I used to be a nobody, now I'm who they wanna meet. My ex-bitch a homebody, but she wasn't that for me. You see how quick these bitches leave when you running out of cheese. This shit too easy. I got 3 songs. Gotta give it to my bro, he put the team on. Went from hitting licks with $1,000 jeans on, hey, to getting calls from labels, it won't be long. This shit too easy. I got 3 songs. Gotta give it to my bro, he put the team on. Went from hitting licks with $1,000 jeans on, hey, to getting calls from labels, it won't be long. Hey, free house, free guts, free stacks, fuck the rest. I've been up for days grinding, I don't need no fucking rest. And I'm making great timing, feeling like I'm fucking blessed. Dog been on a weight diet, he ain't getting nothing pressed. My dog had a great ride, ever since he headed west. Fuck that hoe, I miss her though, she really sucked the dick the best. The biggest house is pigeon-toed, a player, so I know it best. I hit the road and get him gone, ain't moving for a zip. This shit too easy. I got 3 songs. Gotta give it to my bro, he put the team on. Went from hitting licks with $1,000 jeans on, hey, to getting calls from labels, it won't be long. This shit too easy. I got 3 songs. Gotta give it to my bro, he put the team on. Went from hitting licks with $1,000 jeans on, hey, to getting calls from labels, it won't be long.